Hello, my name's Nusa Bartol-Bibb and this is the video element of my application to do work experience at the Telegraph Media Group. Your first question is, why would you like to do work experience with the Telegraph Media Group? And for me, that's a question that really has three answers. Firstly, I'm attracted to the Daily Telegraph and the Sunday Telegraph as an aspiring journalist, precisely because I'm attracted to them as a reader. We use a lot of articles from the Telegraph online as starting points to debates that we have in a lot of my discussion groups at Oxford. So I'm well acquainted with the kind of material you produce and really hold it in very high regard. Now, the second reason I'd be really interested in doing work experience at the Telegraph Media Group is that the Telegraph Media Group seems to me to be a company that is very much moving with the times. It is already quite settled in that kind of brave new world of digital journalism, and I really do think digital is the future. And so I do have hopes that if I were to do a work placement at the Telegraph Media Group, the kind of environment I'd be working in, the kind of skills I'd be picking up would still be very much relevant in sort of a year and a half's time, when I'd be looking for long-term work in journalism. And now the third reason why I'd really like to do work experience at the Telegraph Media Group is because I actually think the type of opportunity you offer as a work placement is really exciting. There is the opportunity to actually have input into the content of the publication that you're assigned to work on. Maybe even get a byline, which is incredibly exciting. As to which department I'd like to work in and why, I would actually be happy to work in one of two departments, either the Sunday Telegraph Life or the Daily Telegraph Weekend. I think I have the skills to be able to do great work on either desk. I have extremely advanced research skills. My degree is very research heavy, and I've become really quite good at not only finding information but sort of evaluating it, synthesizing findings from different sources, which I think is a very valuable skill. I also have become very good at transcribing. I was my college JCR secretary for a year, and that involved minuting all the JCR meetings. So that was usually 4 a term. So that's sort of transcribing in real time. And then I also have done a number of interviews with figures from the fashion industry for the fashion magazine industry, which I actually edited. And I have a couple of copies of it here, the ones that I edited from last year. And so I transcribed those interviews and sort of wrote them up into prose pieces. And I actually have quite a bit of experience writing. I wrote for the Oxonian Review of Books, for Charwell, for the Oxford Student, as well as for Industry. All of that while I was at university. And I'm currently producing longer essay-style pieces on a range of political and cultural issues for Shout Out UK, which is a young people's news network. And because I do have that sort of background in writing, and I am used to writing pieces to quite tight deadlines, I actually think that I would be better suited, of the two work experience opportunities, to interested in that than in Daily Telegraph Weekend, just because it's a longer placement, and were I to be able to do work experience with you, I really would be interested in doing it for a longer period of time. That is all, so thank you very much.